A few things you're gonna hear when you come to New Orleans. Baby, I'm saying though, with jam, son. We going to the DJ. That mean black party. I'm about to go to the store and make groceries. That mean you going shopping for grocery items. Yeah, what's up, Wolf? Girl, she got buku churn. That means she have a lot of kids. I want my sandwich fully dressed. That means whatever come on there, put it on there. And make sure you have the mayonnaise, tomatoes, lettuce, cheese, pickles, onions, all that too. You my old man, I'm your old lady. That means boyfriend and girlfriend. That means they claim you. But bitch, they still be cheating.
You've come to the right place. It's another All Over the Road podcast on the All Over the Road Podcast Network. I got that in there real quick. Yeah. Squeezed it in. Victor Del Giorno, the host of the show, along with my cohorts. Nick Vogel,
the gang's producer. Here.
Hello, Nick.
Hey, guys.
Ed DeSempa.
Yeah, baby.
SEMPH. Ted Sempa. And, of course, Derek. The lovely and talented Derek from HGTV's Selling the Big Easy.
You're the sweetest man I know.
Oh, is he lovely? I think I. Look, don't go away on this show. We got Joe Biden's going to be back on the show today.
Joe?
Yeah. He wants to talk more about things that you'd like to do. Okay. So Joe Biden's going to be on the show. I know he's got, he's kind of hunkering down in his basement. We're going to have him on via satellite.
Come on, man. We're going to see his face, or we're just going to hear his voice?
No, we're not going to see his face.
Okay.
He doesn't want his face to be seen.
Sorry.
Well, I'm surprised because he doesn't do anything after like 9 or 10 o'clock in the morning. So this is a special thing for him.
He's making an exception.
That's nap.
Yeah, for us only.
Yeah.
That's nap time.
That's a compliment.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, also...
Wait, y'all missed me, though? I've been gone a couple weeks. I missed the last
week. Welcome back, Teddy.
I just wanted to,
the elephant in the room here.
Yeah,
Holy shite.
Yeah, I know,
Where
man.
have you been, Ted?
What a big hole to fill there, I tell you. But
you get a complimentary head slap for coming back.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Smack him there, Derek.
A little smack in the back of the head.
But another thing I noticed that's missing today.
Yeah.
Are we about to talk about that, or
Yeah,
you
so
got that coming out?
unfortunately, we got to talk
Am I
about it.
jumping the gun here a little bit?
No, you're not. We'll be talking a little bit about the 17 million people that have already voted in the election. 17 million. Some of them 2-3 times, I can imagine.
Get the hell on the field and remind us how great you are, Michael Thomas.
Michael Thomas is going to be back for the Saints after the bye week. He could have played last week, but he punched Gardner Johnson in the face. That's one of your clients, isn't it, Derek?
It is.
Is it really?
He's a good guy.
People are asking, is he a slot boy? And what does that mean?
Yeah.
We'll delve in deep.
Yeah. But
So
I can't believe that Garner didn't punch him back.
Yeah, I was going to ask, did he punch her back?
To the best of my knowledge, Chauncey's just a stand-up citizen. He took it like the sweet man he is, and that's just what happened. So
I think in a fight, I'd have to go with Gardner Johnson.
Well, I mean, yeah.
And Nick will tell you how bad I wanted Michael Thomas. That was the day I came home from Frisbees, doing all kinds of weird stuff with my hands.
You had a good time. You were celebrating the draft picks because it was at the same draft that we got Alvin Kamara too. Like that was a crazy draft.
Yeah, it was a crazy great draft, and I gotta admit I kind of lost it that night.
Maybe you got yourself overserved. Maybe we're all over the road on the way home.
Yeah, and Nick's wedding, but I made no excuses for that. I said I'm not apologizing for that.
There's only two times you've ever lost it?
2 times.
That's it?
At my daughter Emily's wedding, I told the bartender, just pour. Just pour.
There you go.
Yeah.
And
I wasn't drinking sarsaparillas. Put it that way. Not proud of it. Twitter suspends Trump. That's on the show. I was supposed to get all this in the first 10 seconds of the show so people don't tune out. So I was a little tardy. Please stick with us here.
I won't interrupt anymore.
Be on YouTube and blah, blah, blah.
I won't interject.
Also, we're going to talk a little about Hunter Biden.
There's a lot to say about him, I guess.
Yeah, talk about him.
He still owes me $20 Ukrainian. I'm just...
Yeah.
Ukrainian? It's a ruble.
Yeah.
It's a ruble, That's ruble.
Oh, that's great.
So we'll be talking. And, of course, I want to talk a little bit about LaToya. LaToya's losing her mind.
Football.
You should know that. They're going to be paying in your hometown.
Yeah, maybe. Is that for sure?
Yeah.
I think that could be a great place temporarily. It is an outdoor stadium.
Oh, I think it's going to happen. I mean, because
is that for sure?
I think for sure.
Is it for sure? It's true.
We have Deontay on too. No,
is that for sure?
Hey, Saints have already played there. Remember, I went to a couple games.
Oh, 2005.
I heard that
right after
our
Katrina,
stats weren't good.
Went to I saw, I think, the Packers, and it was very odd to watch the Saints in Tiger Stadium.
They can do 25,000 people.
Yeah.
Maybe more by the time they do it because they're getting ready to go into another phase. But we'll talk a little bit about that.
And
you got the sad music?
different.
Got the sad music? All right, let's play the sad.
I haven't heard this yet.
Let's not talk about it now because it's coming up later.
It's coming up later. You got to stick around.
Yeah,
it's a
stick
tease.
around.
We're all going to hear the sad music for the first time together right now.
It's a Randy Lane Company tease.
It's a tease.
I miss Randy.
I miss Randy too.
I don't.
I know you don't.
Ted doesn't give a damn.
Who's Randy anyway?
Do you miss Randy, Derek?
I know.
I do.
Yeah, he liked you. He liked you a lot.
Does this do it?
He's very complimentary.
Actually, he liked all of us. But
Well, he likes everybody.
yeah, he likes
Hello, Randy.
everybody.
Randy's listening.
Hey,
he
Randy.
listens. He listens.
He really liked Katie.
Well, he didn't like the announcer guy.
And is that where we're segueing
Yeah.
right now?
And it's with
where we're
much, I don't know, what's the word?
Chagrin?
Trepidation? What's that word? Trepidation.
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 That is a word.
Yeah.
Trepidation.
It's definitely not joy.
It's not joy.
It's not joy.
Son of a bitch.
It's not a happy moment.
No, we had to let the announcer guy go.
Oh, jeez.
After all these years. Look, I got goosebumps. I
know.
can't even get this out. Nick.
Did he do something?
Take over. We gotta let him go. He had to clean out his things.
Did he do something wrong? Did he?
Well,
He didn't do what I think he did he?
no, nothing crazy like that.
Right.
But he had a
I don't
he had a
think.
chemical dependency problem.
Oh.
Well,
Depends on the
All
chemicals.
right. All right. Yeah. I mean,
He did.
Well, aside from
I
the
saw him.
ego.
I caught him chopping up an
You know.
oxycodone.
Oh, jeez.
okay. That's heavy. That's pretty heavy.
Yeah, I said, "What are you doing, announcer guy?"
Yeah.
Now,
He was talking
was
about.
it was it like a faster release to do it that way? Like what was
I
he trying-
guess. I don't know.
Where was this?
Yeah, what
was
was
this
he-
in the studio? Where was this? Just hanging around. He liked
I
to
caught
hang
him in the
around.
shed. I caught him in the shed in the back.
Oh, jeez.
No.
Yeah.
No, not with
You
the.
know, the
Yeah.
thing about sheds are there's a lot of hanky panky that goes on at sheds.
Yeah.
Right.
You know,
That's true.
I think all sheds should be outlawed because there's nothing good that ever happens in a shed.
Look.
Want to get off the shed, buddy?
Get off the shed.
Hey, pal, can you get
Yeah.
off the shed?
Right.
Thanks, pal.
That's right.
As a matter of fact, we just bought a home, as we've talked about before, and it has a shed in the backyard. And I'm counting down the days. I'm going to knock it down.
Well, when I told him that I had to let him go,
Oh yeah.
he did something that, you know, he probably shouldn't have done.
He did the unthinkable, didn't he?
He kicked me in the crotch.
Oh.
He hauled off and kicked me right in the crotch.
I've always heard he was a dirty fighter,
Brought me right to my knees.
but a passionate lover.
And he says,
So-
"You're letting me go." He goes, "I'm putting you on your knees."
Did it? Did
And he
it put
did.
you on your knees?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's have a 30-second
Yeah.
half moment of silence for them.
Yeah.
I'm gonna open up
the
a crispy
announcer guy.
one. I'm gonna open up a crispy one right here for him.
This was for the announcer guy.
Do you know, ever since the announcer guy contest, he really never was the same.
I know.
I think that affected him.
I think he was offended by that.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
what are you doing having a contest?
Yeah.
People imitate. What? Am I a joke?
I know.
He told me that. He goes, "Am I funny joke?
Yeah.
Are you thinking that I'm a joke?" And you know, when he
had a
gets
funny
all,
speaking voice.
When he got upset, he started to talk like Joe Pesci.
Oh,
It was like, "You got the my funny? What you looking at? You looking at me?
you're coming in my shed?
You but he's in the shed."
He called me last night and asked me to help him with a resume.
He did.
Yeah. So.
I was actually gonna ask him to be my child's godfather.
Oh,
this is just gonna be weird now.
There you
Very
go.
awkward.
Look.
Yeah.
Multiple reasons. It's gonna be awkward.
I
said
don't
that-
think he'll be idle for very long.
He did say that he would much
know?
rather be your child's father, though.
Yeah.
He said he was going to go to WWL.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I mean, that's where most people go to die.
Well, I mean, that's
You know,
good.
when you go to WWL, you're going to die.
Yeah.
Is that
You know?
Cumulus?
What's WWL?
No, it's
Clear.
Intercom, actually.
Intercom
Okay.
broadcasting. is
I've
WWL.
heard that. I have heard
Yeah.
that. You go to Intercom. And
How far have they fallen? You know, my dad
Just
was
a
the morning guy
sad-
there. You know, did you know that, Derek? My dad was
For
the
like
morning guy there.
25 years?
I did.
A long time.
Would you say it's the shed of New Orleans radio?
It's you going to the shed.
I think
it's
people
pretty,
have said that.
I mean,
It's pretty bad radio. Let's
Well-
put it that way. I mean, they still got the same jingles and the same staging music. I mean, it's like.
Who are you gonna listen to on there? Scoot? You tuning into Scoot?
Oh no, I can't take Scoot.
Goodness.
People in New Orleans, they can't. Scoot. You're like this. Scoot.
I mean, Newell's all right though. You know?
He's probably the best one they have. I think.
The one who's just completely not a radio background.
with no
person.
radio broadcast experience. He's better Tommy Tucker. I don't even know.
But the announcer guy's gone. You're never going to hear him again. We wish him well. We really do.
Well, yeah. If you feel like it, you can go back and listen to some of the old shows.
Yeah.
We're not going to erase.
There's
them from the old
there's
shows,
75 episodes with the announcer
There's really
guy.
no animosity. I don't think. Is there?
Derek, you asked about.
Maybe with Vic. I don't know.
Well, yeah.
Because
He kicked me in the crotch.
Yeah, he did kick you on his way out.
So now you asked something about Derek. What did you give him? What'd you say again?
Oh, just kind of like a severance. I mean, did he walk away with something?
We
at
gave him
least?
an exit package.
Yeah.
Okay.
We gave him an exit package.
A healthy one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I gave him, box of ding dongs.
I was gonna say, did you give him a bottle of Oxycontin?
Yeah.
Gave him some chips, some French onion dip.
Well, will you give him a decent reference though?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, because you're going to get called.
He's still a good announcer guy.
He's an announcer guy. He's
Yeah.
top notch.
Yeah.
Top notch announcer guy.
But you won't mention the problem.
The nose.
I just told him, I said, dude, if you just swallowed it, nobody would have known anything.
Yeah.
I don't know.
It's kind of hard to tell when a radio broadcaster is being influenced.
There is nothing
It's kind of
worse.
hard to tell, though.
There's nothing worse than
We've
a
been
ball
around
player on the way
numerous-
out. an
numerous
announcer.
times.
Yeah. A ball player on the way out is sad. An announcer guy on the way out is sad.
Yeah.
It's all sad.
Yeah.
And
I am getting a little sad right
The
now.
last year of watching Vin Scully, I would say it was like a similar type of feeling because he was really phoning it in.
And Vin hasn't been back
Oh,
to the
no.
facility. Nothing. Vin's done.
Yeah.
I don't blame
Vin's
him.
done. They've asked him back.
Although they might win the World Series this year.
Would you ever consider taking him back? I mean, I would. You never say never, right?
He's a second chance kind of guy.
Oh,
yeah. I mean, Vic's got the biggest heart that
Oh,
I
yeah.
know.
Yeah, that's not in a large
So,
chart either. That's like a real,
You know. Announcer guy, in case you're listening, we miss you already, but
We do. It's just a
what
shame.
had to be done was done.
Plus, the focus groups didn't like him either.
They didn't.
Yeah,
You know?
true.
Yeah, they thought he was dated, is what they always
Yeah.
said. It was so
Yeah.
dated.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, when's the last time you heard an announcer
Well, you know what I
guy?
don't think they got is that, he got his start imitating Don Pardo. Remember Don Pardo? He was Saturday Night Live. Live from New York at Saturday night.
Right.
And that's where he got his start. He was like he patterned his delivery and his style.
Much
after
like
Don,
a Pardo.
Yeah, after the late Don Pardo.
Maybe we just didn't give him enough airtime, and he had to fill up the void in his life with the.
Well,
Sniffing.
Yeah.
He had a sniffing.
I don't know if it was one time.
It's hard to say. It's
It
hard
was,
to say,
he was
but-
slip, it was just he was slipping. He was slipping. So anyway, we had to let him go.
He slipped right out the door.
Yeah.
There he is.
So we're gonna have Vice President Biden on.
Oh, yeah?
Not this
That's
show.
right.
The next show.
Oh,
Okay.
not today, not this
No.
show.
No, not this show.
Well,
The
yeah,
next week's show.
He's got a
Yeah.
town hall. I don't know when we'll probably get this posted up, but maybe soon.
Yeah, the town hall's tonight. Is it? We're taping this on
Yeah,
the
it's
15th.
tonight. Isn't Biden's on ABC and then
Trump's on
NBC.
I want to pick up on something you just said. You said we're rounding the corner.
I believe we're rounding the corner.
Now, 10% of the country approximately has had COVID.
Yeah, Savannah, I'd actually like to pick up on something that you just said. Not sure how you haven't got called out for this bullshit yet. You said that 10% of people in the United States have contracted COVID. No, try again. There are 328 million people here. 8 million people have gotten COVID. That is 2.4%, not 10%. And of that 2.4%, 2.6% of them have actually died. And of the 2.6% that have actually died, 81% of them have been over the age of 65. Who the f*** are you trying to scare?
All the liberals are mad at NBC because the ABC one was scheduled first, even though it's 90 minutes, and the Trump one is 60 minutes. And Trump is gonna.
Everybody's upset because they wanted to
Ratings-wise,
watch
he's gonna
This Is
kill
Us.
us.
He's going to get out there and blast NBC. Is what he's going to do. He's
Yeah.
going to be on their network blasting them.
But he's going to give them the biggest ratings they've probably had in a
yeah.
while. I mean, I don't know.
he was an employer of them
Yeah.
for a very long while there.
Oh, that was NBC.
I think it was.
I heard that they're just going
fired.
to run a bunch of apprentice after
Yeah.
town hall. They're just going to run like a 3-hour block of
Oh
apprentice.
yeah, see that's a good question. Did you let announcer guy go in that same Trumpian style of you're fired?
Like how'd you deliver that?
No, I did it. I didn't do it in Trump style. I did it in the weakless links. I said goodbye.
Oh.
Oh, I thought maybe you would have
are the
texted
weakest
him.
link.
Goodbye.
You text him and say, "Sorry, dude, don't
Bye-bye.
show up. You're done."
I was in the post office line the other day.
Yeah.
If you haven't been to the post office lately, it's freaking hell. I'm at the post office. I'm standing in line, Derek. There's a guy there. He's trying to fill out a mail-in ballot. And she's kind of coaching him through it. But the problem was the guy didn't understand English. You know, so he kept going on. I kept going, oh, my God. The guy was just holding up the line. There's people out the door. You went the other day and saw the one out the door.
It's bedlam in there. It's crazy.
Really? Yeah. So I just kept...
Crazy town.
I was right behind him. He was at least a 25, 30-minute deal at the post office. Wow. We were lining up out the door. And I kept, every 5 seconds, I kept going, bye-bye. He'd turn around, look at me, I'd go, bye-bye.
Jeez.
I think that's why he voted for Biden.
I'm sure he did.
I think early voting starts Friday, right? Today, as we're recording this, the 15th.
Are you registered to vote, Derek?
It's Friday, early voting.
I am registered to vote.
In the state of Louisiana?
Oh, no. I opted for Alaska this time. Alaska. I'm voting Nader, though. I'm really throwing a curve this time.
Then you're just going to fill
one
in?
No, Steve Nader.
Steve Nader. Okay.
It's one of the forgotten Naders.
That Nader. That guy.
Yeah. Nader 2020.
All Over the Road New Orleans is brought to you by CoinTrader Inc. Mind your money.
Joe Biden's brain is on a vacation far away. When he speaks, it makes you wonder. He doesn't even know what he wants to say. And we know he likes the girls a whole lot younger. Biden's gonna lose to 45.
How many push-ups you want to do, pal?
There's nothing anyone can do. Democrats won't survive.
What's better, Sleepy Joe or Slow Joe? Tell me. What is it? I go back and forth. Okay, let's do it. Who likes Slow Joe? Who likes Sleepy Joe? That's what I thought.
Come on, man.
Hey, do you know that if you have a question, comment, or concern about All Over the Road New Orleans, you can make your views known?
And you can call at any time, 24 hours a day, and just let us know what's on your mind. Whatever is on your mind, we want to hear from you.
It is the All Over the Road New Orleans live listener line. It's real simple. All you do is you pick up your device, you go to the little dial pad, what they call it, the keypad. What they call
keypad or something like that.
You pop in there, 601 Route 66.
601 Route 66.
Yo, this is New Orleans native Delvin Bro from McDonough 35, LSU Saints alumni, current all-star cornerback of the Hamilton Tiger Cats. Whether I'm home in the Crescent City or playing ball in the CFL in Canada, I'm always tuned in to my boys at All Over the Road New Orleans. Make sure y'all subscribe to their awesome podcast. I will highly recommend it, especially if you want to hear the great stories like mine. Tune in, All Over the Road podcast.
Apparently, Nick's got the scoop on this. It was a Saints practice, and I guess Malcolm Jenkins started because he's a shister. Shister for the
son
kids
of a
listening. He's a shister, and he was calling Michael Thomas what?
Slot boy.
Slot
boy, as in reference to
why
that he can only catch passes out of the slot.
Oh.
Yeah,
you catch a lot of passes, but it's because Drew Brees can't throw the ball far, and you just run a good slot.
Well, when you're a slot receiver, you're usually being covered by linebackers and safeties.
Well, I don't know. That's not necessarily
it's a
true,
mismatch,
is it?
offensive, in
Thomas,
favor of the mismatch.
He's not really a slot boy.
Yeah, he is.
You think?
Yeah.
It's a lot of slants you see out
maybe
there.
this year.
The thing is
I don't
that
think in the past.
evidence is there.
The evidence
Well, he hasn't played this year. He got hurt the first game.
Well, I shouldn't say anything because I have not watched one game. You know what? Out of everybody in this room, all four of us, and I don't know about Derek, but you two said months ago, I will not watch one football game.
I promise you I never did.
I never said that.
The seasons.
Did I say that,
You
Derek?
said all sports, Vic. All sports. You said you were done with all sports. Go back and get the tape. I'll get the tape.
We're almost in the middle of August.
I remember sitting here in March. Go, yeah, we'll be done with this in a month, maybe.
Let's do a show a day until the thing goes away.
And now here we are, still. And what's scary is there's no end in sight.
And you know,
at this point,
how big of a sports fan? You both know how big of a sports fan am I?
You're a big sports fan.
I'm done with it. I'm done with all.
That's hard to believe.
No, I'm done with it. I'm asked Nick. I will not watch it. I am done with all pro sports until way further notice. And so, I mean, look, I've lived without sports since this thing started.
What about when college sports don't?
Well, the college sports ain't gonna happen. The college sports ain't gonna happen.
It's not a big deal, but
I'll tell you what I'm not watching. Well, I got to watch the Saints. Okay.
Well, that's what I figured. When you said that, I'm like, okay. And I think I even said it to you. I said, Vic, really? He's like, yeah. You were all pumped up. I'm not watching sports. I'll tell you, I'm done with it. I did. Well, then the season started and you watched.
He did.
Okay.
And same thing about baseball.
It's baseball.
I'm not watching.
No, he didn't watch baseball.
No, he didn't watch baseball or NBA.
No, he didn't watch
NBA,
basketball.
but a lot of
we
people
did watch hockey. We watched a little bit of hockey.
By the way, the Pelicans have $12,000 of my money, and I want it back.
Yeah.
Okay,
Wow.
Gail.
Wait, hold on.
Gail, I want my money back.
This is a personal address to Gail.
I want
Benson.
my money back, Gail.
Every penny of it.
Every penny. I needs it. I needs it.
So
you
funny.
With interest.
Jeez,
You'll be lucky
nobody
to
will return your call
everything.
there.
Absolutely not. But I keep getting emails. Would you like to buy some tickets for next
This is
season?
crazy.
And I've been trying to get a hold of Greisch. Remember Greisch? Tim
He gotta
Greisch?
be gone.
No. He's the head of ticket sales now. He got a big promotion.
Wow.
Yeah.
And he will not. I call him on his cell phone, and he will not return my. I guess they told everybody, do not talk to anybody.
The head of ticket sales. What you need to do is just get a fake phone number or get a different phone number.
So
if he's
you're a
head of
season
ticket
ticket
sales, he's
holder,
got to
right?
be taking.
I'm owed money from the games they didn't play
for this
past season, and then I paid in advance in full for next season that was supposed to start in 2 weeks.
It starts soon.
Yeah.
Are they going to start in 2 weeks?
They're going to start in like December, though. I think.
Yeah.
I'd be surprised if that happened. I'd probably think in February or something like that. I think it's going to be late.
Earlier.
Well, they're not going to. I mean, December they're not going to play in the arena. They're going to probably do another bubble thing. I mean, but look, this thing isn't going anywhere. This thing is not going. This whole COVID crap.
Don't worry about it. Be more concerned about influenza, which is going into a second peak for the season, than coronavirus. People wearing masks now is just not relevant. You don't need to be walking around with a mask. Drugstore masks that sell have a lot of loopholes in them that let the virus through.
Well, do you know any other season ticket holders?
NBA may start as soon as January.
You should talk to them and see what's going on with
probably February.
If they heard from the team.
I don't think I know. Do I know any other ticket holders, season ticket holders, Nick? I don't think I do.
Wait, what was the question?
Do I know any other season ticket holders?
I mean, we know Aaron Shio that has season tickets to the Saints in the last row of the Super Bowl.
For the Pelicans. He's talking about the Pelicans.
Oh, the Pelicans? Do you know any?
I guess not.
I guess I don't.
I don't think so.
I wonder if Alvin Gentry's going to be a season ticket holder this upcoming season.
Alvin Gentry took a job with Doc Rivers in the Sixers, actually.
Oh, wow. Good for him. Good for him.
So he's going right to Philly.
Philadelphia.
And then the guy that the Pelicans were thinking about getting, Ty Lue, just got hired by the Clippers.
Oh, they're going to get Van Gundy, the fat
Van Gundy. Thick Van Gundy.
Thick Van Gundy. I like that. I used to actually be a slot receiver when I played football years ago as well. Yeah, but I embraced that, though. I don't know why Michael Thomas gets so upset. Because I used to go around telling people I was a slotty guy. You know, that's what it was.
Yeah.
You were a slot
You're
receiver?
looking for
I was a slotty guy.
Slot.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I was like the Amendola.
In high school?
I'm very
In high school?
small. Oh,
Where,
yeah.
Katy
yeah.
High?
Oh,
Wiry.
no. This is Magnolia. This is the north side, the dirty north, as no one calls it. But
I know where Magnolia is.
Yeah,
I used
absolutely.
to go to church in Magnolia.
Oh, well, there you go.
At Freedom. You ever heard of Freedom Church?
No, I don't
used to
remember
go
that.
there.
We don't go there.
Did you just do the Braveheart Freedom thing for an hour straight?
It was Freedom Church. Let me tell you something. The place was loud.
Hey, freedom
Just walk
isn't
out
free,
there.
brother.
Yeah, it's Freedom Church.
Freedom ain't free, brother.
But a slotty guy.
You could be a slotty guy.
I was a slotty guy.
Yeah.
Did you ever play soccer?
I did.
Yeah, those are the guys that end up playing slot. Or like lacrosse. You're either that one or two guys that's just quick and shifty and get open and lay down.
Right. Yeah, I didn't want to get hit very hard.
No.
No. So it was.
You got to get up and do it all over again.
Yeah.
You don't want to get hit.
What do you mean I got to do this again? You get one of these, Coach. You get one.
Okay, now don't forget that you can get a Coin Trader sticker.
How?
Oh, all over the road.
How could
By
you get
just
a free?
letting us know, message us, and say you want one of these to put on your vehicle or on your notebook.
Just send us a message on social media. We're there. We're Facebook. We're there. On Instagram, we're there.
And then we also got the T-shirts that you can get if you send us proof that you subscribe to the podcast.
Yeah, just send us a screenshot that you're subscribed to the show.
There you go.
And I will make sure that you get a T-shirt.
This is Coin Trader Tchotchke stuff.
Yeah.
It's solid stuff.
I will personally deliver it in your hands, even potentially.
What do you think about going down to the Bywater and just like putting them all over buildings or something?
I think it's a great idea.
They got enough of them.
Yeah, I mean, they got enough
idea.
down there. I mean, that's.
Well, we want to thank Troy Matthews.
Yeah,
He did
Troy
a great
Matthews.
job. Troy Matthews with forget the name. It's SPI. I can't remember.
Yeah,
what
he
it
was
stands for.
he was great. He was great.
He does awesome work. He's in Baton Rouge, and let us know if you need some T-shirts or anything, with the logo on it. He does a lot of the schools in Baton Rouge. He does a lot of them. Does great work.
Yeah, we want you to represent.
Yeah.
Next time we get stickers.
Yeah, represent.
Next time we get stickers, we need to get the ones that have the QR code on them, so people just take a thing with their phone, and then it'll just go right to the.
So we're gonna have those.
Yeah,
we're gonna have those T-shirts and stickers. Are we gonna podcast, whatever it is? I don't know.
From Moxie?
Yes.
That I'm glad you.
It's coming up.
I'm glad you. Yeah. So my daughter Katie, the host of Motivation Station, the podcast on the All Over the Road podcast network, is opening up a coffee shop called Moxie in Old Metairie. As a matter of fact, it's kind of like a buzz. I mean, the lady at the post office said, "Hey, is that your daughter's coffee shop today?" And I said, "Yeah, that's hers." So we're going to be broadcasting live on Facebook from Moxie. It'll be probably sometime late next week or something. I'll let you guys know. So it's going to be an exciting event. The place looks great. Have you seen it?
It does. I haven't been inside yet, but
No.
it is beautiful architecturally.
Yeah. Awesome.
Yeah. So
Well, I know they've been working on it for quite a few months, and it's been coming along, so it's just about done, huh? Ready to open.
that Katie's something else. The heart
Moxie.
of the show.
How does she spell Moxie? Moxie. Moxie.
I'm glad you brought that up. Yeah. Now, Derek, my daughter Katie is a kind of shaker and a groover. So she sends me a text message week before last and says, "Hey, Daddy, my line of credit hasn't come through yet. Could I have blank such and such?
Can you float me?
Float you.
Yeah.
Borrow with such and such. It wasn't a small number.
Okay.
$75K.
And this is what she said in the text message. She goes, "Are you? What did she say? Are you an option? Question mark. Am I an option? Well, I mean, it's my daughter. I said, of course I'm an option.
Yeah.
Let's talk about it. So I asked her in the text. I could read them off of here, but
That's okay.
I said, can I have a taste?
Yeah, like I want a piece of the pie.
Well, she goes, what, of coffee? I said, no, I want a piece of the business.
Yeah.
Like 1%, 2%.
I just want a sip of the cup.
Yeah. When they opened up Glow, I tried to buy into that. No, she won't let me. I mean, I think I've been a good guy.
Yeah. I mean,
haven't I?
Family, you're a father, but I mean, business is business.
How many family vacations have I paid for? They're in the tens of thousands.
Well, I don't know. How many?
A lot.
Okay.
Wow.
A lot.
I mean, the Biden business plan is you keep it in the family. That's what you do.
Exactly.
Yeah, you just go into the family
Give half
business.
to daddy. And he's not asking for anywhere near half.
Well, that's true.
She goes,
Just
are you an option?
An option.
An option. What am I going to say?
Like an angel investor.
Yeah.
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 And
Did you get a response from her? Or what?
Well, I gave her the money.
Gave her the money?
She paid me back.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But then you know what she pulled on me?
No.
She goes, Daddy, you always told me.
Oh, no.
Don't lend people money and expect to get it back. So I thought I'm getting stiffed. And then what am I going to do if she stiffed me? I can't do anything.
Yeah,
she
I
could
know.
have stiffed me.
Right.
So I'm proud of her for paying me.
Yeah,
I kind of
but she did.
because I owe the IRS a bunch of freaking money.
Right.
Them bloodsuckers.
I've only known the IRS to be sweet people. I don't know what you're talking about.
All right, but anyway, we do congratulate her. Congratulations, Katie, on Moxie.
Yeah.
It's going to be awesome. It just looks fabulous, and if you're but they got coffee that you can't get anywhere else. I mean,
yeah, it's going to be like the most gourmet coffee
and espresso
around Metairie Road for sure.
The really good stuff.
They have like a food menu as well in there.
No.
Yeah, I think it's strictly
coffee and tea.
Maybe
coffee, tea, or me. Take your pick.
That's it.
Ew.
Okay. Yeah.
Coffee, tea, or me.
Okay. So are we going to be out there or what?
Yeah, we're gonna do it.
Yeah, we're gonna do it live.
We don't know yet. We haven't said yet.
No, I'm trying to find out. She doesn't know when she's doing it. It'll be sometime next week. We don't necessarily have to do it the day she opens. We can just do it whatever day and call it a grand opening. She said she's not going to call it a grand opening until we're there.
I got you.
So we'll all be there.
Well, there you go.
So
That's
anyway, that's going to be coming up.
Okay.
Looking forward to that. Do we have to wear masks?
Outside? No, we're going to be outside.
Good.
Yeah.
All right.
We're going to be out. You can't do anything inside. There's no room. It's a walk-up coffee bar. There's nowhere to sit in there.
Oh, okay.
There's no hanging out in there.
It's a walk.
You walk up, walk out.
I didn't know that.
Friendly.
Yeah.
COVID-friendly coffee shop.
Just in time for
Well,
the
yeah,
new norm.
that's definitely COVID friendly. There you go. No
Just
mask
in time.
needed,
The new
necessary. Well, if we had an internet station, Vic, we could go live.
Now, what is this? What are you talking about?
I don't know.
Run that by Derek.
Derek?
An internet radio station?
Well, this is I think, with all of the road, and here we are, we're, a year and a half into this thing, right? And we got to keep growing.
75 episodes.
2,500 followers from across the globe.
We got to keep growing. We got to keep expanding.
I don't know.
It sounds like a lot.
That internet, I don't think it's going to take off. So, I mean, really, this is...
Well, you don't think it's not the place to be.
No. I just think... shut up. All over the road.
We were going to make you the weather guy.
Radio. Yeah.
Oh,
look,
my God.
That's perfect. Because here comes a hurricane, right?
Yeah.
And then we go to our weather guru, Derek. What's your name?
Call me whatever you want to call me, really.
I keep thinking
I'm the weatherman.
Just the weatherman.
Derek, and I'll stop hitting you. I'm sorry. But you go live with the latest coordinates. On a podcast, it's like... It's over by the time.
Face it, Derek. You want to be a weatherman.
I do want to be a weatherman.
I mean, it's just another way to reach people. And we could play our podcast like round the clock. We could fill in other content when necessary. Vic's got this thing about doing a morning show. He wants to do. He's all excited, but then if we actually did it, he'd probably get tired of it in about a week.
I can't believe WWL hasn't offered me the job.
Nevertheless,
you've said complimentary things earlier.
I would take that job. Now you got to give me a little. I mean, I'm not going to get out of bed for, piddly. Which the guy they're paying now, they're paying him chicken feed. Well, you want someone like me. You want a star. You got to pay.
But I think they're broke. Isn't that the thing?
I don't know. I was waiting for him. I hate to get down on WWL because they're such a heritage station. I'm really disappointed.
What I heard? You know what I heard the other day is. Now, this is quite a while ago, maybe 20 years ago. There was some $750 million was the radio broadcast industry. Now it's down like 30.
Oh, wow.
$30.
$30 million
and a pack of gum
a year industry or something like that. It's drastically less. Wow. But that you go to a radio station, there's maybe one or two employees.
Well, an announcer guy kept trying to get on somewhere and he couldn't. I kept him around, and carried him.
Yeah.
And then
well, you never know. I mean, he shouldn't have done what he did.
So in the glory day of radio, how many employees would be at a radio station?
Golly.
Oh, back in the day, we had round the clock. He had at least an air staff of 6 or 7 people, plus part-timers.
And salespeople.
Yeah, salespeople were always
25, 6 salespeople. You had a manager. You had maybe a promotion director, right?
Well, we were at B97.
Then you had
the
office
least
staff.
At B97,
it's like a
50
traditional
people,
business.
okay? And that was one station. Now they're running multiple stations, under the same roof with a fraction of the people, and paying them less than what they would have made.
I don't listen to any local radio.
I'm Scoot on Bourbon Street.
I dabble here and there, depending on what's going on in the world there. But syndication seems to be that's the big thing nowadays.
Well, I've been listening to satellite radio, and if you go to Deep Tracks, they've got all Van Halen.
Ooh,
yeah, baby.
Deep Tracks.
I don't know how long it's going to last.
This is a good question. Are you speaking of Van Halen? Van Hagar or Van Roth?
Hello, baby.
Oh, it's Roth.
Obviously. It seems obvious to me. But it's a debate because some people say they like Hagar.
Yeah. Well, a lot of people did. I mean, I think...
what better front?
I don't know. David Lee Roth was the showman.
Diamond Dave,
but
he was a good front man.
Sammy's like 75 years old.
I like his voice better too. Like,
did you like Sammy?
Okay, no.
Oh, David
Lee Roth.
Yeah.
Let's do this.
Hagar's got the tequila company, doesn't he? He's like Cabo Wabo.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
This will be good. Let's do this. Let's all give our top 5 frontmen in order.
Okay.
You want me to go first?
So
you guys know how to do that? Let me go first so you know how to do this. All right? And you can do the same ones I do. But for me, at number 5, Mick Jagger.
Okay.
Mick Jagger at number 5.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. At number 4, let's see.
He had a big presence too. Number 5.
Yeah, he's 5.
Wow.
I'm talking about as a front man. He's number 5. I know who my number 1 is. In number.
I'm looking forward to this now.
I'd say at number 4, as far as a front guy, let me see. I would probably do Ozzy Osbourne.
Wow.
Did you pull it up? Is there something
I already I'm putting my list together, so I don't look like an amateur.
Has someone done this on the internet?
No. I just wrote down Ozzy Osbourne as one of my guys.
Wow. Ozzy Osbourne. Number 3, I'm gonna act. I mean, these are frontmen, so they got to be kind of dynamic and a little, somewhat entertaining.
Well, not that you can't mention a female.
No,
because
it could be a front woman.
Yeah,
but
like the lead of a band.
But I don't have one. I don't have one.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. This one's gonna.
I feel like number 1 should be obvious, but
no, number 1 is obvious.
Okay.
Okay. All right. So number 3. Okay. Number 3 would probably be Eric Burden. No, not Eric Burden. Who was the guy? The Doors. What was his name?
Jim
Morrison.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, the Doors. Yeah.
Jim
Jim
Morrison.
I
3 is 5 is Jagger. 4 is Ozzy. 3 is Jim Morrison. 2 would be Diamond David Lee. And number 1, massive, an obvious pick.
Who's that?
Freddie Mercury.
Yeah.
I'm a big ham, really. I just get on that stage and do it. I don't really take myself that seriously. Not anymore. There was a time where in the early days where our music was very pompous and very serious, and people thought, oh, God, what a load of bores, And at that time, we were getting a bit serious. Everybody is serious to a point. But after 10 years, you've got to kind of ease off a little. And I personally just have a good time just fooling around on stage,
Yeah, I'm gonna really have a top 5 here, but that's a very good top 5 right there. That was good. That was good. The only one I would add or stick in there somewhere would be Steven Tyler.
Yeah, he's not in the top 5 though.
Yeah, not in the top 5.
No, not in my top 5. No,
not in your top 5.
No.
But he honorable mention, yes. Yeah. But he was,
And I would put Ted Nugent in there in the top 10.
I love Ted Nugent.
Sweaty Teddy.
And then if you're talking female,
Prince, because it was before he was Prince. He was Prince in the Revolution.
Yeah.
And he had what's her name, Sheila E. on the drums.
What about Sheila Jimi Hendrix?
Yeah,
I have it on my list as well.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
He's not really a front man though.
Well, he had the experience.
But Jimmy didn't do a lot of. Jimmy just got up there all stoned out and played the guitar. He didn't jump around. And
he gave the people what they wanted though.
Yeah, but he wasn't like freaking. Jim Morrison.
He wasn't a showman so much. I didn't see him.
He wasn't a Stevie Ray
he's
Vaughan.
Great. I'd have him up there, but he's not a front man.
When a Stevie Ray Vaughan maybe.
What about on the female side? What about Debbie Harry?
That would be a good one.
She's one.
Yeah, Debbie Harry would.
What's your top 5, Derek?
I got Ozzy. I got Gene Simmons.
This is going from 5 to 1.
Yeah, but he wasn't the front guy.
Was he not?
No.
Gene Simmons?
No. Who was the front guy? The guy,
Star Child?
Peter.
No.
Not Peter.
That's
Chris.
Ace,
Peter
that's
Chris
Ace
was
Frehley.
the drummer.
That's
Ace Frehley.
We forgot what's his name. The guy with the Who.
Bono.
The guy with the Who.
Oh yeah.
He'd be up there.
Daltrey.
Yeah, Roger Daltrey.
Roger Daltrey.
I got Geddy Lee. Geddy Lee on my list as well. Geddy Lee
from
Rush.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
I don't like a lot of Rush.
Yeah, but he's not a household name.
That's just because you're anti-Canadian. You told me
that
that on the way up the stairs.
That is true.
Mm-hmm. Wait, he was a great front man and a great band, but he's not a household name. I think a front man should be a household.
This is his personal top 5.
Yeah.
I thought All Over the Road was big in Canada. I thought that was our number. That was our target demo.
We actually do have a pretty good demo in.
Our audience is loving this bit.
Yeah.
They're loving us.
In Nova Scotia. What is the town in Halifax?
In Halifax.
In Halifax.
See, there you go.
We got a big...
By the way...
And Prince Edward Isle also.
By the way, I want to say hi to the group Halifax.
Yeah.
Which are old friends of mine. Okay? They used to do the club circuit back in the day.
Good band name.
Halifax. I used to do all their commercials, and we had some crazy times. And I'm sure some of them are listening because most of them are from Thibodaux. You know about our following in Thibodaux. But Halifax was a great band. It was a good local band. Like Jim Angelo and Tattoo was another one. And... what was the one that what's his name was with? The guy that plays at church.
Bag of Donuts or
Mute Math?
Not Bag of Donuts, huh?
No. What's his name? The guy that plays at church.
What is it, man? It's
it's some guy.
It's one of those local groups that's always playing every.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Continue with your top 5, Derek. I don't mean.
I got Geddy Lee, I got Jimi Hendrix, and then I got Brandon Boyd, who's the lead singer of Incubus. I don't know if you guys like Incubus or not. But.
Yeah, I do like.
I know who they are. But
first of all, I like Incubus.
Really.
But Brandon Boyd.
Brandon Boyd,
kidding?
dude, but he puts on a performance. I'm telling you.
I'm sure
you go see Incubus. I mean, it's and the women swoon. I mean, swoon.
They swoon.
Yeah. Swoon.
I'd like to see Incubus actually.
Yeah, phenomenal.
And then another group.
They did a live show at Champion Square recently. Last year, year before.
I've always wanted to see Foo Fighters too.
Dave Grohl.
Oh, Dave Grohl, yeah.
Here's one we haven't mentioned. Axl Rose.
No.
Yeah. See, when I think about Incubus and Foo Fighters, they're just... I think they're great, but you got to be a combination, great front man and like really famous.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You know, you when you think of Incubus, you think of Incubus. You don't think of... in Van Halen,
Right.
you'd think of David Lee Roth and Van Halen. You think of, Mick Jagger and the Stones, and
What's your 5, Ted?
What's your 5, Teddy?
Well, I mean, like I said, I don't know if I have a 5. I mean, I think. Do
we all agree that Freddie Mercury's number 1?
Freddie Mercury would be number 1 for me
Very
too.
good.
Would be number 1 for me.
That's a solid choice.
I think he's like of these top 5s, I'd say he's 1, and then you can have like a 1A.
Yeah.
Like a because he's
Freddie
just so
Mercury.
good.
So that
so
and then
good.
after
The voice,
that, to me,
the
it's
stage work. He was
kind of a toss up to me personally, but yeah, Freddie.
And is Elton is he a front man, or is he just Elton?
Yeah. Did he play with a band? Yeah, I guess he did play with a band.
I mean,
yeah.
Just killed the man.
Oh.
Put a gun against his head. Pulled my trigger, now he's dead. He dead. He dead.
He dead.
Well, just out of curiosity,
All right.
on the Billboard.com, who's number 1? We didn't even mention him.
James Hetfield.
No.
Bob Seger?
No. But you're kind of close. in a way.
I know who he did.
I am?
Bruce Dickinson, Cock of the Walk.
Springsteen? Oh, are you kidding? That guy's
number
stunk.
1.
Bruce Springsteen.
That guy's stunk.
Eat little Bruce Springsteen and.
Can you believe that?
he's the boss.
Did we say Roger Plant? Did we say Roger Plant?
Freddie's number 2 on the Billboard.
Oh, yeah. Who else?
Let's see. 3 Hendrix.
Roger Plant?
Elvis, number 4. I mean, really?
I just like the gospel.
I don't think
Robert Plant.
solo
That's a
artist.
solid one.
Yeah,
as well.
Robert
Led
Plant.
Zeppelin.
How could you be a front man if you're a solo artist? I always thought of Elvis
Well,
as.
first of all, Billboard are like the Democrats of music.
Here's my 5.
and
Here's
then
my
Janis
5.
Joplin was number 5.
Janis Joplin, that's a good one.
Boo!
No, well, I mean, it's a good
Boo! Nick,
Mississippi.
boo that
man.
man. Nick, what do you got, buddy?
Okay,
Wasn't
my
she a
top
Texas
5.
girl? Is
She
Janis
was.
a Texas
Yeah.
girl?
Here's my
near
top
Beaumont
5.
somewhere.
She's busted
Here's my
flat
top 5.
in Baton Rouge.
Ed Vedder,
Eddie Vedder.
David Grohl, James Hetfield, Robert Plant, and then Fred Mercury.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's kind of a millennial take.
Who is Hedgefield?
That's
Metallica.
Yeah, that's kind of a millennial
Yeah.
take.
Yeah.
Metallica.
Okay.
Yeah.
Probably one of the best bands.
What's the generation between baby boomers and millennials? What is that? Is it X?
X.
Z.
I think
Yeah.
that's more of. I
We're
think
X.
Metallica is more of
Yeah.
an X. I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Well, that was fun.
Didn't know we were going to talk about that, but hey, who knows what we're going to talk about? We don't even know. In most cases.
Today's show, we kind of went back to our original concept, which is absolutely
You
positively.
just press record and you start talking.
Yeah.
Over
show
the
about
road.
nothing.
Yeah.
Absolutely
It's
positively no
Seinfeldian.
show prep.
Swerving from side to side.
Fred, you late's going to hate
my.
the show. Derek.
It's not radio. It's a podcast.
Oh, okay.
Hey, look, our audience loved it. We started talking about frontmen because most of our guys are, they got concert T-shirts.
Yeah.
They're a bunch of
I don't even own a concert T-shirt.
No.
Do you, Teddy?
No.
Do you own a concert T-shirt?
I own a couple.
Yeah. What do you got?
I have a Kiss. I've actually seen Kiss 6 times.
Wow.
And the band Styx. I have a Styx. Yeah, they're part of that whole REO Speedwagon.
Yeah.
Like, they all have to travel together by law, I guess. I don't know what it is. Foreigner, 38 Special.
Maybe is it a
So caught up in you.
like a record company
Yeah,
that they're all
man.
subscribed to?
I
Maybe
don't
that
know what
they.
it is.
Vic will
They always
remember
tour.
the B97 promotion where we did Peter Criss takes off his makeup for the first time ever?
That's right. I remember that.
That was a B97.
Another top frontman,
Peter
Christopher
Criss.
Cross.
Don't even know what year that was, but it was big.
All Over the Road is a presentation of goldpricesnow.com and CoinTrader Inc. Mind Your Money, and part of the All Over the Road podcast network. See you next time.
Oh, that was where the announcer man used to talk, but okay, he's gone.
So over 150,000 people went to bed last night and didn't wake up today. That's millions of people just today who lost someone they love and care about. So if you woke up today and the people you love and care about woke up today, I know you're smiling because today is an amazing day. Don't let all the little things convince you otherwise.
All of the Road New Orleans, sponsored by CoinTrader Inc. For gold prices, go to goldpricesnow.com.